This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, now open your screen and share my screen. So you
This conference will now be recorded. This conference will now be recorded.
okay, and so what I want you to do is yesterday what we did will be in sheet 1, correct? So I want you to add a new sheet today. You can see my screen, correct? You have to open the same workbook which we worked with, which we worked yesterday. Same book. Okay. So what you do is you come to the sheet here and right click. You get an option to rename the file. You right click on the sheet. You get the option to rename the file. Please rename it in today's date. So every class, what you will be doing is when the class starts or before the class is what you do is you take a new sheet and rename it according to the date wise. So when I ask you for the assignments, or when you share the screen with me, I'll be able to know that these are the things you have done so far. Right click, rename. So we'll do rename in today's date. Is that clear, everyone? So we were done till save. Save as is to save the same file in a different name. So in case you want the same particular file with the same content in maybe not in desktop or in some other drive, so you can just save this into different file name, and then you can do the editing in the current file so that the different file will be there till whatever you have been done till now. So this will be a two separate files. You can work with two separate files and include in each whenever required. So save as, we can save the same file. I'll save it in the document. So this file is in the desktop, so I can name it different. This will be in my document. Okay, please try doing save as class. Next is print, to take a printout of. So nothing but whatever you can see is the soft copy. To get a hard copy of the work done, we'll be using the print option. More on all these print option when I am doing with the page layout tab. I will come back again to this print option and show you all the details when we come to margins and how you can collaborate, how you can make new margins. So there are more options here in page layout. When I come here, I will go to that topic again and I will be explaining you. Okay. Vaishnavi L. Can you tell me what is this called? Vaishnavi L.
Yes, ma'am.
What is this? Right, class, put on the chat box fast. What is it named? What do we call it? Good, Sapna, Manika, Meghna. Okay, now apart from the people who has told the right answer, that is name box, rest of them tell me what is it used? What is this called? Whatever I have highlighted now, what is that called? Hardly apart from the 10 people who have answered me as a name box, rest of them.
Cell, ma'am.
No. What is this called? Everybody's answering me.
Cell name, ma'am.
I have mentioned a particular name for this yesterday.
Address box. Cell address.
Yes, Javeria. Cell address, cell reference. Cell is all these are cells, correct? So you differentiate cells here. You name them. That is, you give
Cell
them.
box, ma'am.
I've already answered. Cell address, cell reference. Okay. Now coming back to the. Just to keep you awake, I need to ask you some questions, right? Okay, now share is to share this particular workbook, that is MCC book what I have created, to share that through a email. That is, if you have an Outlook ID, that is one of the branch of MS Office, you can directly mail them. Or now in case as you don't have, what this will take as, this will take as an attachment to your mail. Okay, you can give it as a attachment to the mail. So when you click on that, it will ask you that you are not having a Microsoft Outlook. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
One second. Yeah. Now, there is one option, okay, where you can take it as an email attachment, like for your Gmail or your Yahoo or like that. Is when you don't have to try this. It's an option. What I'm telling you, what you can do is you can go to your control panel, and there is an option called mail there. Okay, so you can go there, select the mail, and then give you all your details there. And once you give all your details there, it'll ask you for your email, your password and all. This automatically, this particular sheet, I'm sorry, the workbook gets attached there for your email. You will have to give two address, subject, body, and then send. So it takes as an attachment there. Okay, so that will be work to your control panel. I'm telling you not to try, because once given there your email address and all, it will be saved there for all. So that is the reason you will, I mean, if it's your personal laptop, yes, you can save it if nobody, you don't have any danger of password sharing your password or anything. But if not, then it's better not to try that. You will completely link your Gmail account to this. Okay, and it's an option, that's why I just told you about that option. And then export is to convert your file. Okay, you can what is the full form of PDF? XPS, put it in the chat box. First, the first one who answers gets a +2. Okay, XPS, XPS, ma'am, we need time to Google, correct? XPS class.
No idea, ma'am.
Okay. See, why do you, I think you've heard about, like, I'll send you a PDF document, I'll send you a PDF file, correct? Why do you think it is required when it is a, why do you think you want this PDF file? See, what happens is when I send you a Excel file, you'll be able to edit that. Okay. When I send you a PDF file, it will be completely safe. You will not be able to edit it. You will be able to only see that. So that is the reason everyone creates this PDF or XPS. XPS is, yes, it is XML paper specifications where it is something by, it is same as PDF but by Microsoft. Okay, so it's something which is a fixed page format. It is same as a PDF but for MS Office version, MS Office created. Okay, then you can click here on create XPS PDF. You must have a PDF here, converter here, and then click. Plus you can try or no. Change a file name, file type, so you can change the extensions. Okay, I have not told you about these extensions one by one when we're doing with macros, when we're doing with templates. Each one I'll be telling you. These are all different extensions for an Excel file. So you can change it into a text format. From Excel, you can convert that to a text format. So these are the different files where you can export your Excel file to different formats. So publish is where you can publish it to a Power View. Power View is also one of the themes of MS Office where you can show it, publish your particular document to others. I mean, how you are being connected with. Close is to close the particular opened document. Okay, and then this is the file, correct? Okay, so account is to sign in with your Microsoft account. Okay, these are all, I mean, you'll not be able to use all this as you'll have to create one Microsoft account. If you have such, you can just sign in this and create your account. And then you have more. In that you have options. Options is where all the default options in your systems, you can change the default systems like formulas, proofing, one by one. No? I'm just telling you that these are all options there. So when we have use of these, we can come here and I'll be showing you all these again. Okay, so they are all basic default options which you want to change. So you want some more ribbons to be added in the file. You want to remove the ribbons, just unclick them. Okay, so they disappear from the tabs, from the ribbons. So those are all there's something like setting options. Okay. Okay, class. Try them once. Just go through the options. You don't have to activate, deactivate, because if you activate them and they pop up in your Excel sheet, you may get confused that I am not having that option and you're having the options. So we just go through them. Try with share, export. Okay, next we come to the home tab. Class, I want you to put a data. I will give you the headings. Please put a data with names. Go with serial number. Marks. My names here. Put different range of marks, class. Don't put everything in high range or in lesser range. Okay. Now what we will do is select all of this. One thing you select is through the mouse. Correct? Correct. A shortcut key to select, you hold Control, click on the right arrow. Sorry, hold Shift, click on the right arrow. So it selects the next column. Again, click on the second, again click on right arrow. It selects the third column. Now click on down arrow. So one by one, each row it will select. Try doing it.
Ma'am, can you repeat, please?
Hold
Ma'am,
Shift.
can you repeat it?
hold shift, right arrow, first box, second column. Same way, you do not leave the shift. Shift is to be hold till you finish everything. Down arrow, again down. So you select one option. Okay, first one through mouse, second one through this. It's clear with everyone? If you don't get, please
Yes,
put it in
ma'am.
the chat. Yeah. Now I want to select, when I have to select one or two of this, I can use this shortcut key, but I have to select from A1 to C7 together. Hold Control plus Shift and use the right arrow, use the down arrow. Control Shift, right arrow, down arrow. Is it clear? Control Shift, right arrow, down arrow. All the used complete from first to the end used cell, it will be seen. Is that clear with everyone? Okay. Now select the complete data. Copy only, copies the data wherever you've copied and where you paste it. Okay. So from the source data and the destination data, both you will have the same data. But if I cut and then I paste it, I will not have it in the source data. I repeat, if I copy and paste it, I will have it in the source data as well as in the destination data. But if I cut and paste it, I will not have it in the source data. It will be appearing only in the destination where I want the data to be pasted. Okay. Control C for copy, Control X for paste, Control X for cut, Control V for paste. I repeat, Control C for copy, Control X for cut, Control V for paste. Okay. Now, in case I have copied this, okay, what I will do is I will paste it. I'll use a shortcut key, Control V. Can you see the marking here? That is, you can see it is selected here, correct? I can paste it again. And doing Control V, I can paste it again. Okay, I can paste it again. But I have another option to paste in Excel. That is by pressing Enter. Okay, if I press Enter, see the marquee here is not visible. That is, if you want to paste it once, instead of pressing Control plus V or pressing for the paste, you can directly press Enter and it will paste. I repeat, select, copy. You can see the marquee here, that is the selected place, Enter. That is the Enter key. Is that clear, class? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you repeat it once again?
Which one, dear? Which did you miss? The Enter one. Select, copy, Enter. You can paste it only once if you press Enter. If you want to paste it multiple times, then you will have to click on Control V or here the option on paste. Is it clear? Okay. I believe it's clear. Now, before I go with the different options of paste and format painter, I'll just do this part. So I want the headings in bold. This is for bold. This is for italic. It will slant your data. This is for underline. You can see it underlines the data. This is to have different styles, fonts. Okay. And this is for the font size. Okay. This is to increase the font by 1 point. This is to decrease the font. Okay. This is to give borders, bottom border. See, only it is here.
Ma'am?
Yeah.
Ma'am, how did you erase the other things that you had copy pasted the other data?
I just undo. I used undo. What you can also select everything and press delete. It will disappear. I did undo, but you can do that. Okay, this top border you cannot see here because it is here. Maybe I'll just copy this. You can see you get a top border. Same way, left border, right border, and then you have thick borders here. Then you have all borders. Okay. And same way, you'll have thick bottom border. If you have to highlight it, you can draw your own borders. Wherever you want a border, you can draw. You can erase the borders. Okay. This is to give a uh, 1 second. Anusha, see, backward arrow is different, undo is different. You will have to use undo. Okay, you're asking about this arrow or the arrow key. This arrow or the arrow key. If you're talking about this arrow, then yes, both are the same, Control Z or this arrow. But if you're talking about arrow keys, left, right, down and right, down and up, then they are different. If you're talking about this, then it's both are same. Okay. I believed I answered your question, Anusha. Now I want to highlight to select. Okay, I'll select only the names. I'll highlight it below. You can select one, highlight with different colors you want. So these are the highlighters. So you can highlight the text. Okay. Now class, what I want you to do is I want you to try all of this in that particular data. Remember, anytime I might tell you to share your screen. Okay, I want you to be hands-on each and time. After every topic, I'll be giving you time to practice, to work, so that you don't miss any of the topic when I'm doing. Each and every time, each and everything, whatever we do in the class, I want you to practice. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Do all of these, all of the font options in this. Anyone has doubt, you can just auto ping me and tell what you have if you're not able to.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, how did you do the spacing thing, ma'am?
It's spacing, dear.
After each, like you have left a space, no, ma'am. The boxes were tiny. Now it has been like a little bit large. How did you do that?
I increased the font. I gave a different font style. So this font style is a little bit different. So you can see when I change my font, even my row moves. It enlarges and compresses when depending on the style of the font. You have options to enlarge your format yourself. I'll come to that later. For now, how I did is I used a different font. So that font had space in this cell.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. I believe you all have done with it. Now, what I want you to do is I'll remove the borders. Okay, I went to no borders and I removed the border. Okay, now I'll just copy and I will paste it here. Copy and I will paste it here. So you can see whatever was here from A1 to C7, the same is there from E3 to G9, correct? But I didn't wanted all these here. So there are different options in paste. We tell them as paste special, okay? Copy. Now, wherever I want to paste, you can see a small drop down arrow here. Click on that. You have lot of paste options here, okay? So one by one, this is the normal paste what we'll do. I'll be showing you all the options here. And here, if I have any formulas, so you can see the difference between the first one pasted and the second pasted, correct? So if I have any functions, only those functions, that is only what is there in the cell is being shown here in the formulas. Next. So if I have any numbering format, so as now in this function, I have not used any of the functions here, right? So that is why it is showing me the same. But if I would have used some formulas here, and then those formulas, what formulas we have used, only those will be seen. As here only numbers are there, that is the reason only the name and the numbers is being shown, but the formats is not being shown. Same way here, keep source formatting. This means whatever formatting is there for this particular cell, complete, I want that to be pasted as it is. So that is what keep source formatting. And then I have is no borders. See here you can know I have given the borders here for the source file. But see, all the borders are not there where the destination file sources. So you can see there is no borders because I've selected the paste with no border. Next you have is the keep source column width. So in case I have changed the, I'll give an example here. What I will do is I will increase the width of the column here. Then click and drag to increase. Okay. And I will show you, just copy this and I will paste it here. So you can see here the column is the same. Correct. The column width is not changed. So what does this option do is with the width, how the exact source file is, the same way I will be getting the pasted one. Is this clear? Next is a transpose. This is a very, very important type of space special where you can convert your rows to columns and columns to rows. See here, I paste it. See here. This is my pasted. I had it in columns, it came into rows. So now what I'll do is I'll select, I will copy this, I will transpose. See, rows to column, column to rows. Now paste values, so only the values will be seen. Paste values and number formatting in case you have given any changes. This once we do with all the formulas, you can again come and do these paste specials. So you'll know the difference between the values and formulas and all. No, we can come back and check with that. Okay. And some of the others like only formatting. See, text is not seen, only the formatting will be there. You can write anything you want. Okay, see the formatting will be the same, but see it is in blue color only. There is formats here, but no text. If you have some images here, okay, it will take it. Now it is a data. See, it is in the, this is a paste link. If you have a link, you can paste it, only that link will be pasted. Now, 1 second. I got it. Now you can see that this is in the cell, correct? Pictures come on the cell. So I can paste it as a picture. Yeah, I can move them. Okay, I can move them. Okay, this acts as a picture.
Okay, show us again.
Copy your other paste options. You have picture. Click on that, it will act as a picture. Same way, you can take it as a link. If you have one letter, you can make that as a link. Okay, so these are all the paste special options. Class, I want you to try all these options again. I might ask any one of you to explain me these options. I am not coming back again to this topic. I want you to do all the options available. I'll give you 2 minutes to try them all. So that you have any doubts, you can ask me. Class, whatever we are doing, whatever you are practicing, do that in the same sheet. That is today's sheet only. Don't take multiple sheets and get confused. Do everything in one sheet. Scroll down, scroll to right, and work. Class, did we go with this in the last class? Okay, formula is when that Shreya, to answer your question, formula is only the formulas. Okay, formula and number, paste both the formula with the what particular number is your answer, that is formula and the answer. This you can get difference once we are done with formula tab. You can try the paste options again. That time you'll find a difference between what happens when you have a formula and what happens when you paste it only formula, and what happens when you paste formula and numbers. Okay. Class, please answer me. What was done in the last class? Did you go through this notes? You can answer in the chat box if you don't want to talk. Yes, put 1. No, put 2. Okay. If no, I don't understand why are you so lazy even to press 1, 2. What class? You're tired with the college, you don't want to. Okay. So what you do is you write down the shortcut keys, okay, of each save as, open, close, and then you don't have to write down all this. You can take a screenshot or you can wait later once I share you the notes. But yes, I want you to take down the shortcut keys. People who are done with working with the paste options, you can take down this. You know, I have 47 students here in the class. Hardly 10-15 answers I get for whatever I ask. Next on, what I'll do is I'll tell you to open your switch on the cameras and work in front of me. Yes.
Ma'am,
Hmm?
ma'am, shortcut keys are called as file tabs, ma'am.
No, dear. File tab is this file menu office button,
Okay, ma'am.
and that is the heading.
Ma'am,
Hmm? Tell me.
Ma'am, we haven't seen you yet. Can we see you?
Okay, maybe in the end of the class while taking attendance. And yes, I'll be taking attendance.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Because I want to see you also, no? I should know who are my students.
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Just take a look. You've already done this in the last class. That is nothing but encrypt and unencrypt the file. I want you to just read it once, just a glance. You feel you want to take some points, you can take, no compulsion. I'll change the slide. All whatever I explained you about the office button now, no? That notes I'm giving it. No compulsion of writing. Only compulsory here in the class is you working. I'm changing the slide as on when I feel you might have finished. If not, please let me know.
Ma'am, could you go to the previous slide? Okay, ma'am, thank you.
Okay, and the first point, I actually missed explaining you about this. The first point is very, very useful because there might be some situations where you might have not saved your files. So what happens here is in case you have not saved the file and you've closed, or your charge of the laptop is gone, or the power is cut, or something happens where you do not get opportunity to save the file, you will have that in the recovery file. I will show you an example. For example, I'll create a new, 1 second, you're not able to see my screen. 1 second, I'll share the Excel. Here, now I'll take a new Control N. I've taken a new book. You can see the book name. So what I'll do is I'll give some names. And I will close the file. Wait, before this, I'll close the previous one too. I will close the file. Class, my screen is, I think my screen is stuck now. You're able to see what I'm doing?
No, ma'am.
It's stuck, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
1 second.
No, ma'am.
Okay, anyways, in case you do not get an opportunity to save your file, you will have this in the recovery, where in the extreme left, okay, here where I'm showing the mouse, you will have one table box like this. It will show you recovery of this particular file. You want to recover or you want to delete. That file may not, I mean, it is not compulsory that you should have file saved, or there might be some practical practice sheets which you don't want to save, then you can just decline them. If you want the recovery, then you can just click on the recovery. You can recover the particular not saved document.
Ma'am, my screen is not being shared, ma'am.
Yeah, 1 second. Now take down that part, okay, the note one. You can take it as note or important or anything as you want to mention them. Where is the option for recovery? I just mentioned you only when you close the screen without saving them. That means not you taking to this close option. When you get your system switched off, or you don't, I mean, the charge of your laptop is completely gone and it gets switched off. At that moment, you will have this recovery option, not when you close your file by yourself. Because while closing the file, it will ask you whether you want to save your file or no. So if you say no, that will not be in your recovery automatically. So when you don't get that particular option, you want to save or no, and then only in that case you will have the recovery option. Did I answer your question? Next slide. Done. I'll change the screen. Done with this change. Okay. One second. Okay. Now what you do is I'll open that. I'll show it here only. Now what I will do is I will select, I'll give some bold, I'll give some highlightings. I will for like only one I'll give highlighters. Okay, for this I'll change the font. Now I will write here MS Excel. Now when I copy this and I paste it here, what happens? The format as well as the text come. Correct. I'm doing undo. Now I want only the format here and not the other things here. Okay. I repeat, when I copy and paste it, I get whatever text is here, the same text I get. But I don't want the same text to be repeated. I want only the format. That is what highlightings I have done. So one option I have where I can just select, see here. Okay, I see here what I've given. I've given Adobe Code tick, and then it is yellow color, and then the text is red. Okay, I come here, same thing. I'll select the same font type to select it there, and then that is one of the option. Correct, but that's not the exact how you can reduce your time or this. So what you can do is select the particular cell, or click on Format Painter and select on the destination text and repeat. Click on Format Painter. You get this brush symbol beside the cursor. Okay, and then click. Class, everyone try with this and let me know. Try it in different forms. Try putting the data in the different data. Now you did copy pasted so many things. Try doing them.
Ma'am, ma'am, do we need to copy it, ma'am?
Copy what? This data? No copying. You will have one text here. You just have to go to the formatted text where it is. Click on Format Painter and select.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Everybody is clear with Format Painter? Type 1 if yes, type 2 if no. Out of 47, only 16 are awake. Another one woke up. Okay. Next, see here, you can see a small arrow here after every group. Okay, these are called as launchers, where you'll have more customized options there. So here in this clipboard launcher, what happens recently, what you have pasted, okay, will be seen here, the recent pasted. Now what I'll do is I'll copy and paste. Okay, copy and paste it. Now I'll go to the clipboard launcher. See, it is showing me what is the latest paste. Why this useful is, see, for example, once I copy this, okay, maybe I'll copy this one because I've already copied. Copy this and I'll paste it. I will enter. That copying will go. Correct. But I want to know what all I have been copying. That time I can go to this launcher and see this is the last copied previous. So I can click on that and see it gets pasted. Okay.
Ma'am, can you repeat it, ma'am?
Yeah. All these options are called as launchers. In the clipboard launcher, what is the option is, if I have pasted few things previously, once I copy one thing, that copying will be not, if I copy a second one, the first copied will not be there. So that is the reason here we'll use this launchers where I will know what is the last copied. So I have to just click on that and then it gets pasted. Just click on that, paste it until unless I clear all or paste all. If I paste all, the everything will be there. This also is there, this also is there. Clear all the clipboard, whatever I've copied will disappear. Okay, try it class. Same way here in this I have another launcher where it shows me all the default things. By default, now you can see here Calibri, okay, regular is the font, 11 is the size, color is black. Now I've done it red, correct? So these are what the basic things will be there in the font. If I want to change, then I can change it here. I can change it to Adobe Calson where I've changed the name. See, it is by default, you will have this. You can change it, change the style. So these are where you can customize them, okay? Try both these launchers, that is launchers of clipboard and font. Okay, class. But is everyone clear? Okay. Class, you're audible. I'm audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. Now I'll not be taking another topic, I think, because I want you to practice all this. And attendance call out, we'll have it from tomorrow's class. Okay. So that's because I need to just have some work with the attendance. And for today, your attendance, I will be taking from whatever I have your online, your login and logout. Remember class, 1 hour, 15 minutes, less than 1 hour, 15 minutes. I am not going to conclude you as present. Okay. Okay. You're done with this slide? You don't have to be sorry if you have to rejoin and join and everything. I will get the track of that too. Technical glitches, I understand. Then I will also question you why you had not. 1 or 2 classes, I understand, but not more than that. Okay, class. Can everyone switch on their cameras?